I get over here? All right. So, hello. Let me see if this is going too much. Gotta lower this resolution. It's zoomed in too much. I can't see anything. Okay. Hello. See when the notification goes out. Oh boy, what a day. What a day. So I see there's people watching. I hope that you can hear me. If we could smash the likes, that would be nice. Hello, 47 people watching. Where are you? Come on into the chat and say hello. The water's fine. Nobody's going to bite you in there. I know I think I did some too many lives and they don't send out the notifications. All right, I'll just get started with 47 people watching. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So there's this Florida case with state of Florida versus Dima Tower. And he is from the Ukraine. He was adopted at the age of 14, I believe it was. Fatally stabbed both parents. And he took the stand today. And when I came home, I just sat here and I went over it. And that was like crazy because he doesn't want to, what is that little thing that went up on my Zoom? That was weird. He doesn't, what the heck is that? There was like a little thing that went up there. I don't know. He doesn't answer the question. So, okay, they ask the question, and it's especially with the prosecutor, right? She'll go, isn't it true your parents bought you a car? They're not my parents. Isn't it true the people that adopted you bought you a car? I don't understand this question. Non-responsive. And then it goes, what were you thinking when you stabbed your father? He's not my father. The man that adopted you wasn't thinking anything. So you weren't thinking anything when you stabbed this person that brought you here and then they go on, and he's like, and he keeps saying, they're not letting me say what I want to say, oh my gosh, and he was talking so close to the microphone, it's like he's eating the microphone. Did anybody watch it today? And then the state, that's it, they arrested. They arrested the state and the defense. So they're going to go to the jury tomorrow. He's very argumentative and stuff. Hi, Lisa Damron. How are you? Good. We were looking for you last night. How are you? Are you watching this trial, Lisa, with this kid? But you know what? Scooter asked me last night. She's like, but what about the other kid that stabbed his mother, right? In Florida. Now, this is all happening in Florida. So I go, oh, you mean the one that stabbed his mother and got off? And she goes, no, the one that shot his mother. And then today, as if the interwebs hear us, another case that I totally forgot about, where a 14-year-old boy stabbed his mother to death while she slept next to her newborn. Remember that one? And now he says he was inspired by Jason from the Friday the 13th movies. So that's another one in Florida, and his trial, I think, is like next year. So, craziness. So we're going to talk about this. Did anybody watch this Florida versus Dima Towers? I don't know if Scooter got to watch it today. I'm good. I have been following the story. So did you see him? What did you think about, okay, as a juror, how would his conduct on the stand affect you? Would you feel sorry for him? Or would it make you feel he was a manipulator and stuff like that? What would your feelings? Because he's saying, that he dropped out of school, and she's saying, you dropped out of school because you're failing. He's saying, you dropped out of school because they don't know how to teach, and they don't know how to teach people from the Ukraine. So how would it make you feel, Lisa? Hello, Twisted Stitches. What's that noise? Oh, the dishwasher. How would that make you feel? Are you following this Dima Towers? Because he took the stand today, and it was really, oh boy, really crazy. He's unhinged. So, okay. So, you're not feeling sorry, right? You're not feeling sorry for him? He seems really angry. I don't know if he has fetal alcohol syndrome. A lot of the kids over there in the Ukraine and Eastern European countries did have it. Hello, it's Bink. How are you? Did you try to call me today? Because I was out. Did you know that? I don't know if you tried to. I don't know if you tried to call me. Okay, so there's a lot in the headlines. So let's talk about some of this stuff in the headlines. Oh, you did try? Oh, I didn't see your call because I was out. I had to go to the doctor, and then I ran around and didn't get home until, when did I get home? 11:45. Then I had to listen to that kid on the stand, have a cup of coffee, unload groceries and stuff, and okay, let me see now. So Derek Rosa is the other one, okay? This is Derek Rosa, Miami-Dade. I can't believe my cousin is coming into Florida tomorrow for the first time. Okay. First time coming to the United States. We can't wait to meet him. All right, let's see. He's staying for a long time. He's going to be here until after, like, mid-January. Okay. Let me get this. Okay. So, I've got cousins coming all over. I've got another cousins coming in from South Carolina. We have to get from the airport. Okay. All right. So this is the other one in Florida. I mean, it's one of many that have stabbed their mothers to death. And this was a crazy case because he was 13 years old and he killed his mother in 2023. I covered it when it happened. And his mother was sleeping near her newborn daughter in their Hialeah, Florida house. And he is set to go to trial in 2026. Prosecutors are seeking to have various materials submitted, including evidence that Derek Rosa told friends he was going to be Jason Voorhees. That's for Halloween. Rosa reportedly told friends, "I'm doing Jason." Prosecutors claim the teenager was referring to Jason Voorhees, the franchise's central character who typically kills his victims with a machete. Now, Rosa intentionally killed his mother an hour before Friday, October 13th, 2023, on Friday the 13th. He conducted multiple searches before he did it, including where is the best place to stab someone? Is a small knife good for killing? The carotid artery? And can a knife cut through bone? Additionally, Rosa allegedly shared footage of an Army veteran's 2020 taking their own life with his friends and girlfriend before and on the day of his mother's murder. Witnesses claim Rosa laughed and described the graphic video as funny. Prosecutors said the newest batch of evidence highlights Rosa's morbid fascination with blood, death, and gore. After he stabbed his mother, he allegedly told investigators how he woke up, got a kitchen knife, and repeatedly stabbed his mother. He reportedly sent a friend 2 photos of his mother and a selfie, which apparently showed blood on his hands. Then he told a 911 dispatcher that he sent pictures of his dead mother to someone he met online. He went on to tell the dispatcher that there was blood all over the floor. He said, "I took pictures and I told my friend about it." Was that bad? He's being charged as an adult with first-degree murder, and he's got a hearing for the latest motions later this month. So that's another one. Okay, and then, hang on one second. Okay. Brother. So they're going to have closing arguments tomorrow in this trial. Let me just get a different picture up there so we know we're talking about Dima Tower. Dima. Okay. Oh, lullaby and good night? Yeah, it's not lullaby and good night, it's work time. Oh, and he broke down, like, on the stand. They had to send the jury out and tell him it's not okay to do this stuff. And okay. Oh my gosh, get over there. All right, that's, let me just go back and check the chat, make sure you guys are paying. Here we go. Okay, hi Meganels, how are you? Let me see. Ouch, ow, why do I have a pain in my chest? Okay. Hey, Holly Gully, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that very much. Hey, Holly Gully, I can see you now. I can see you. Let me see. Uh-oh, I'm talking. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me shut this. Okay. I can see Holly Gully. Hi, Holly Gully. Sorry, I was over, I was doing the thing. Try to look at Pink. Johnny, that's enough now. Carolyn will say hello to you in a minute. Now settle down. Listen to your mother, Johnny. That's enough now, she said. Settle down. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll heart this one to show you that I see you. Oh, look. Okay. Yeah, I was just on the other side of the thing. Okay. All right, let's see now. My fellow Floridians don't make me very proud. Oh, is that where you are, Lisa? Sorry. Okay, so this is Dima. And he was so close to this microphone. This is so weird. You know, it was such feedback, right? Right, Lisa? And they're like, can you tell him to sit back? So, all right, let's talk about what's going on there. And there's closing arguments tomorrow on that. You know, Holly Gully, I saw something today that reminded me of you. It said, why did it remind me? Because it said something like, and I said, oh, that reminds me of Holly Gully. But it was like, hello, Gully, or hello. Now I can't remember it. Isn't that crazy? My mind is like a sieve. Okay. Let me go over here. There he is on the stand. Now he fatally stabbed both parents. And so he took the stand against the advice of his attorney, I may add. And he killed his adoptive parents, Robbie and Jennifer Tower. That happened August of 2023. During testimony, Dima said he stabbed Robbie in his sleep and later chased Jennifer to a neighbor's house and stabbed her to death. And she said something like, why did you tell your mother? Why did you go get her and force her back into the house? And he's like, I was not in my right state of mind, or so, yeah, I was temporarily insane, or something like that. And they're like, strike that. Okay. The night that officers were called about a disturbance in the area of Malakote Road near Harbell Street, when officers arrived, they said they saw Tower get into a car and he led them on a chase onto I-75. Excuse me. He then got out of the car and he ran into the woods. He became combative as he took the stand. The judge intervened at times to get him to answer questions from prosecutors. The jury had to leave when he got too emotional. I was temporarily insane, he testified. The defense is asking jurors to consider a manslaughter conviction rather than murder. Dima said his mother died when he was a child and he later became an orphan. They said, oh, where did you go to next? I went to stay with my brother. How long did that last? 2 months. Okay, then where did you go? To my uncle. How long did that last? 2 months. And then what? Then you went to an orphanage. One orphanage. And then the war in the Ukraine, they moved him to another orphanage. So, yeah. He was around 15 years old when he was adopted. And I was so surprised that the Towers didn't seem, from what the testimony was, had to fly to the Ukraine. Because usually the Eastern European adoptions, they are usually 2 visits. Yeah, and they're usually sticklers on that. So that was interesting. They actually met at the airport and he flew in. And then he came first. There was 2 visits, but he did the traveling. Okay, closing arguments are set to begin at 9 a.m. So we'll see what will happen on that. And let's go. back to the okay. Hang on a moment. See if there's anything else. Okay, yep. So we'll see. I think, what do you think's going to happen on that one? The jury's going to find him guilty. Will they go for the lesser charge? I don't know. I mean, they know he did it. Are they going to go for the lesser charge, right? We'll just see. Okay. Let's go. Got a lot more to discuss. South Carolina now is in the news. We get another graphic up there so we know where we are. Beautiful woman. Gone too soon. She was 25 years old. South Carolina man has pled guilty to killing her, setting her car ablaze with her body inside. Unbelievable, right? Okay, so a South Carolina man has pled guilty to killing his 25-year-old girlfriend. And that would be Jared Haskell Davis. Entered the plea on Monday. He was sentenced to more than 40 years in prison. The remains of Megan Bodiford were found in her burnt vehicle on April 30th, 2024. Days after she was reported missing by a friend. You know, we were in South Carolina at that time also, and that's right after. Let me see. No, the ones in the golf cart were killed on the 2023, but I remember something happening. This was 2024, April 30th, and we were there as well. And you know, there was something else about someone else that killed someone. Yeah, I know, but it is still a nice place. But she was found in a burned out vehicle on April 30th, 2024, days after she was reported missing by a friend. If you don't hear from me in 30 minutes, he killed me. He has a gun, the text read. Investigators said Davis shot and killed her and then parked her vehicle on a utility corridor and set it on fire. Bodiford's 4-month-old baby was found at Davis's home unharmed. Davis pled guilty to 4 counts, and the sentences for each will be served concurrently. On the main charge, murder, he was sentenced to 43 years in prison. The others, 5 years for possession of a weapon during a violent crime, 15 years for arson, and 10 for the desecration of human remains. So she also had a 4-month-old baby that now doesn't have a mother. And if he was the father, another. Okay. Okay, and then we have more violence. Let me get this up here. This time, we've got a press release from the Warrensburg Police Department in Missouri. Put that over here. And on 11/12/2025 at approximately 7:20 hours, Johnson County Central Dispatch received 2 calls simultaneously regarding a domestic disturbance at the 700 block of Cedar Drive. Officers were immediately dispatched and located the suspect armed with a weapon running on foot southbound down towards Hale Lake Road. The suspect fired their weapons multiple times in the area of the officers as they arrived on scene. A courageous bystander, Tony Barron, attempted to intervene prior to officers' arrival and was subsequently shot and killed by the suspect. A perimeter was established. Local schools and businesses were advised to go into lockdown protocols. The female victim involved was treated for injuries and released from Western Missouri Medical Center. The suspect was found deceased with what is believed to be self-inflicted gunshot wound. No injuries were sustained by first responders. Okay, so now a little more about this, because that's probably sounds a little bit confusing. So hang on, and I'm going to try to make it less confusing. Because, let's see, get over there. Okay, let me get his picture up here. An off-duty airman gunned down a Good Samaritan who was intervening in a domestic violence incident. That's what that's about. So let's put that there. So an off-duty Missouri U.S. Air Force airman is what we're talking about. And if this would move, that would be really nice. Okay. So the off-duty airman shot and killed a neighbor who tried to intervene in a domestic dispute between the airman and a woman on Wednesday. The airman, assigned to Whitman Air Force Base, fired at police officers who responded to the scene. Now, the airman was later found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The department said that Tony Barron heroically intervened and was murdered by the suspect. So he died. The Good Samaritan who tried to intervene was shot and killed by the airman. Then the airman took his own life. The Good Samaritan was unarmed. Police say they spotted the airman running from the scene, and when they arrived and did not return fire when he shot at them, he was later found dead in a wooded area that was not far from the scene. So, yep. Okay. Let me go to Melodee. Let's talk about what's new with Melodee, the latest on Melodee Buzzard. Okay, let's get a graphic up there first of all so we know we're on to another story. Oh, where'd you go? Here you are. Give me a moment. My computer doesn't want to act sleepy tonight. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness, what that just happened. Okay. Oh my goodness. What is going on? The computer's acting so ridiculous. Okay, now it's acting nice again. Be nice. So the mother's been released, right? We know that. She's forced to wear an ankle monitor. There's pictures of her rental car that I saw in... Let's see, we got... Okay, here's the rental car. Allegedly. Come on now. Where did you just go? There you are. Okay, there's the rental car. And see what they're saying about the rental car. This is actual footage of the Chevrolet Malibu that was rented by Ashley Buzzard. And they're asking people, and let me preface this, okay, by this is somebody that claims to be a private investigator that's working this case. I don't know that he's working the case with the police or he's working the case with true crime sleuthers. I don't know. I'm just telling you. If you have dash cam footage of anything, they're asking the relevant dates are October 8th through October 10th. All right. And then so she's got the ankle monitor. There's some stuff of her leaving the jail after she was let go. And there's nothing much to speak of with that. So not really a lot. People are questioning this Tyler guy. There's more people that believe her mother dropped her off somewhere. There's like stuff coming in. Like somebody said that there was a sighting where she was in a car with a blue-haired woman, I believe they called her. You know, who knows what, right? I just don't see more than that there. Now, let's see what else we have. Oh, Blanca's book on the murders. I tried to get it today, could not get it today. But they didn't have like a standalone bookstore. It was just in places. So I'm going to try to order it at some point or something. Let me see here now. Okay, now this is weird, right? Here, there's something here. Listen to this one. A death row inmate that was granted clemency in Oklahoma was found unresponsive in his cell just hours after he was granted clemency on the same day he was scheduled to be executed. Crazy, right? Let's see what's gone on there. There's the inmate. Let's see. And his name is Tremaine Wood, 46 years old. He was granted clemency Thursday morning by the Oklahoma governor, Kevin Stitt. After that decision came down, Wood met with his attorneys for several hours. According to a statement from the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, the agency said it then moved him off death row and into a new cell. Oh my gosh, I'm going to sneeze. I feel like it. At some point, a CO, correction officer, found Wood unresponsive in his new cell. Prison staff determined that he had experienced a medical event that resulted in injuries. He was taken to a nearby hospital out of extreme caution, where doctors found that his medical event was due to dehydration and stress. Following the incident, Wood also took part in a phone call with the ODOC spokesperson Kay Thompson, in which he told her that he couldn't really explain what happened. He allegedly told Thompson that he had laid down to go to sleep and he must have rolled off his bunk. And the next thing he remembered was waking up in the infirmary with his head busted, his lip busted. He also confirmed that no one was in his cell during the time of the medical event and that he did not do anything intentional to cause it. In the phone call, he allegedly indicated to Thompson that he had not eaten or drank anything since Wednesday. He was discharged from the hospital and returned to the Oklahoma State Penitentiary, where he spoke with his family and a spiritual leader. Okay, and then let's see here. So one of his attorneys, Amanda Bass Castro Alves, was unable to comment on his medical condition, saying, "I'm extremely proud of my team today." This is Justin Ferris talking, the executive director of ODOC. He said, "It is our statutory duty to carry out court-ordered sentences, and our staff always perform their duties with extreme professionalism and with the utmost respect and compassion. Today's events highlight the tremendous job they do day in and day out, especially during high-profile events." Wood had been sentenced to death after being convicted, along with his brother, in the 2001 murder of Ronnie Whipf, a migrant farm worker from Montana, during a botched robbery at an Oklahoma City hotel. His brother was sentenced to life in prison without parole, but he died in 2019. Tremaine and his attorneys, however, have always maintained that while he was involved, he did not carry out the murder, arguing that the murder was committed by his brother alone. Last week, the Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board recommended clemency. After a thorough review of the facts and prayerful consideration, I have chosen to accept the Pardon and Parole Board's recommendation to commute Tremaine Wood's sentence to life without parole, said the governor in a statement Thursday morning. This action reflects the same punishment his brother received for their murder of an innocent young man and ensures a severe punishment that keeps a violent offender off the streets forever. This marks Stitt's second clemency since taking office. Tremaine Woods is also the sixth condemned prisoner to receive clemency in the state in the modern history of capital punishment. So, let's see what else we have here. Okay. Let me go back and see what else is going on. Shoot. I just saw something. I just saw something. Let's see what else we've got going on. We talked about that sledgehammer. Oh, look at this. Look at this case. Hold on a moment. Let me get up the thing. Oh, another eye drop murder. Okay. Come on. "53-year-old woman." Here she is. Pull this over there. There she is. So, that is. She's from Illinois. Her name is Marcy Oglesby. She's 53. She was sentenced to 50 years behind bars for first-degree murder, attempted murder, and aggravated battery for the murder of 71-year-old Richard Young, the former police chief of Macon, I think that's Illinois. She started to lace the police chief's food and drinks with the tetrahydrozoline, the chemical found in eye drops, in the summer of 2021. He was poisoned over several months and died November 1st, 2021, after his health steadily declined. She killed a man who loved her, who cared for her for nearly 30 years. She didn't just kill him, she poisoned him and watched him suffer, said the Knox County State Attorney Ashley Warby. After his death, she hid his body in a storage unit across the street from their shared house, and his remains were located a year later. How did they locate him a year later? Didn't that have like an unbelievable smell that somebody would notice? An autopsy of his severely decomposed body confirms he died from tetrahydrozoline poisoning. Now, how did she even get his body, the 71-year-old, to that over there to the storage thing, and nobody saw that? Come on. She was convicted on the charges in June. She said, "I respectfully disagree with the court's findings, and I will not be referencing a murder that did not happen. He didn't go into that box immediately. I put him back to bed and continued to talk to him for 3 days," she said. "He was always there for everyone. It didn't matter if you were friend or foe. He stood watch over our community for many, many years, and he was a good man who deserves so much more than what he got," said Natalie Mason, a friend of Richard Young. She was credited for the 326 days she has spent in pretrial detention. As she gets a motion for a new trial November, and I wonder how that new trial went. Let's see if she got what happened at that new trial motion. Marcy Oglesby. see if she had her November 6th thingy. Not seeing anything on it, so let me go here. Motion for new. Get back over there. Stop. I've got this. Is anybody having a problem? Yes, I have many problems. Can I call in with my problems? No, there's something that keeps popping up. This stupid ad, and I don't even know what it's for. That's how good this ad is. It makes no sense what it's. Oh, it's for some pro writing aid. It's got a dragon on it, and anytime you go into Chrome or something, it pops up. It's ridiculous. Okay, well, it's not letting me. It's so bad that it will not. I don't think she's going to get a new trial anyway. Let's see what we got here. Now what happened over here? Wow, what's up with this? Is this recent? Hang on, this is weird. Okay. Let's see about this case. I'll be back to the chat in a second. I can't see the chat right now. I'm sorry. I'll be back there in a minute. I'm still here. Michael Duarte died after he was shot and killed by a sheriff's deputy in Texas just days before. Hold on a moment. What just freaking happened here? Hold on. My whole thing just left me. Oh my goodness. Get over there. Okay. Just days before his wedding anniversary in what his family has called a horrible accident. And they have let me see. Medina County Sheriff's Office has confirmed that deputies responded to a 911 call reporting a man who was allegedly threatening people with a knife. The incident report stated that Duarte was exhibiting erratic behavior and making threats to kill everyone. After multiple verbal commands were given for him to get on the ground by the deputy, said that he charged towards the deputy while yelling, "I'm going to kill you." The deputy discharged 2 rounds from her weapon. Thanks. The 36-year-old, who was known on social media as Food with Bare Hands, and was most well known for sharing cooking and recipe videos to over 2 million followers across Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Wow, so he was killed, huh? The talent agency that represents him confirmed his death in an Instagram post, saying, "It is with profound sadness that we share the passing of our valued client and dear friend, Michael Duarte. He leaves behind his wife and 6-year-old daughter, Oakley. The family has set up a GoFundMe to collect money to support themselves. We ask that you lift Michael's family up in prayer during this extremely difficult time." The heartbreak came without warning, leaving Jessica to incur the expenses of bringing him back home to California, covering funeral expenses. But I don't understand. Do you? Why did he act erratically like that? What made him do that? Okay, what happened? Does anybody know? Does anybody follow this guy? Let me see if any of you are aware or you follow him. Let me see. I'm trying to get back to you guys. Okay. Yeah, this is me. She looks mean. Oh, the one with the eye drops? Yeah, she didn't look warm and fuzzy, that's for sure. Hi, Callie. Lisa, how are you? Does anybody follow that influencer and know what happened there? I don't know. Does Lisa maybe, or like, let me see. What did they say? Food with bare hands. Let's see if we can find anything on what made him flip, right? All right, let's see. I'm trying to see. He was a barbecue influencer. Michael Duarte's cause of death. What happened? Food with bare hands. Let's look at his Instagram. He had 850,000 followers on his Instagram. Now it's a little bit, here, look at this. Hold on one moment. Look, what was I going to say? This is a little bit, being that he was charging, right, the knife. Alligator? Yeesh. Oh no, don't tell me he's eating that iguana. Is he really? Are they really eating iguana? That's horrible. Okay, this is gross. Though Callie Lisa probably likes this because she likes to try different things. Rattlesnake. Oh, come on. This is not enticing to me at all. Is that tongue? This is not my kind of stuff. I don't like animals cooked with like heads on them. It's not for me. Oh, come on. Come on. Stop it. Okay, that looks like a beef Wellington, but it looks like it's a prime rib and not a beef tenderloin. Okay, I can't. Sorry. I can't. Okay. I can't do that. I can't. All right, let's go back and wow, that's just too much for me. I'm sorry, I just can't. Not for me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. The 911 calls are released from the house fire on Edisto. It says exclusive Edisto Island. That's our Edisto Island. Let's see if there... Hold on a minute. Let's see if this is... What's going on? Why can't we hear the... Oh my gosh. What is up with this? Hang on, guys.
Where at?
Fire, Jeremy K.
Jeremy K.
Are you in Charleston County?
Yes.
Okay,
We're on Edisto Island.
Yeah, hold on, sir. I'm going to get him on the phone with us.
Dad?
Oh my gosh.
Either there.
Is it your house, sir?
We gotta get out. No, I know. We gotta get Mom. Where's Mom? I don't know. We gotta get the ladder. Yeah. Dad, we need you to call Mom. On your phone.
Sir, are you out of the house?
No, we're trapped. We're trapped in the house.
Okay, how many people are inside the house, sir?
4.
Okay. Where is the fire?
Under the house.
It's under the house? Where are you guys at in the house?
2nd floor of the balcony. I gotta go get it out.
I'm going to show you a picture of it.
Charleston, this is Charleston. I'm on the phone with the mayor. He's advising his house is on fire and they're stuck inside. I don't know the address.
We've been right by this house. We've been right by this house.
What's the address of the emergency?
Travelers Boulevard.
Travelers Boulevard? He said Travelers Boulevard.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the picture pulled up, okay?
Dad, call neighbors. Dad! The ladder's on the side of the house. Where? Come here, don't come back out here. Come back out.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get the picture up here, and it's driving me crazy. It doesn't want to come off.
Flonase Sensi provides effective allergy relief without the smell. It's scent-free with
Now we've
full
got a stupid
Flonase
ad
prescription-strength relief for 24 hours.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on a minute, guys. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to get you the picture, and because you just can't even believe how this is, oh my gosh. Okay, it just wants to be a jerk, an absolute jerk. Okay, now it's here, and now it's, let me try to make this larger. My computer's like, I've had enough of you calling me a jerk. Okay. This is what? Oh, get over there. Look at that. Look at the way that is engulfed. Those are huge homes over there, okay? And this home right here is a house that we were right at. And it's just, let me see if I can. That 911 call is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Let's see if there's another call. I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, I broke my leg.
I broke my leg.
Help!
Okay.
Are you on the way?
Yes, sir. They're on the way. Are you still inside the house?
No. He
No.
jumped off the balcony. My dad is hurt. My dad is hurt.
You said that your dad is injured. Do you know how he's injured?
We're out here. He jumped. He's
Oh.
81. He's hurt his leg.
They're coming to you, sir, okay? I'm going to stay on the phone with you as long as I can.
Yeah.
He's 81. They jumped off a balcony.
Get to the water, just in case. Yeah.
I'm going to.
Come on. I'm afraid when it collapses. I'm worried about propane tank. They're gonna blow. Huh?
Blow.
Yeah. Let's get under the tree.
Are you guys able to get away from the residence?
Don't think about that right now, Dad. Come on.
I don't know how the mother didn't see that from the beach. I mean, it's... And literally when we would go over there, the planes would fly.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
We need a... What? We need a... Fire! Fire! Jeremy King!
Where at?
Fire! Jeremy King!
Are you in Charleston County?
Yeah!
Okay,
We're
hold
on
on.
Manistow Island!
Yeah, hold on, sir. I'm going to get him on the phone with us.
Dad! We gotta call Mom! We need a letter! Dad!
Is it your house, sir?
Yeah, don't stop. We gotta get out. No, I know. We gotta get Mom. Where's Mom? I don't know. Be 2 seconds. Come down. You gotta get the ladder. We gotta come down. Travis, can you just call Mom? On your phone. On your phone.
Sir, are you out of the house?
No, we're trapped.
Here's the topper.
Oh, they're trapped. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. It's terrible, yeah. Have I tried haggis? What is haggis? Food? It's something terrible, right? I know I've heard of it, and I think I've looked it up. Haggis. Oh my gosh! Don't tell me that's like sweetbreads or something like that. Organ meats. Oh, stop it! A savory Scottish pudding made from sheep's heart, liver, and lungs. Get out of here! Come on, Callie. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Come on! Stop that! No! That's a hard no. Stop it. That's a hard no. I knew it was something with organs. Stop. Okay. Looks like a boy reading a book and smoke. Really? You see that? See, we all see crazy things, right? I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. We have a craft night tomorrow, don't forget. I gotta check something. Hang on. I've got to check something. Hang on. Hang on. Please. Tightly. Hang on, Snoopy. Alrighties. Okay, you peoples. Let's see what we got. Alright. Well, today's Thursday. It's better than Monday. Shoot, you know what? Let me just see one thing really quickly. There was a message I had to get. Did I tell you that I got my flu shot today, right? You know about that? Okay. Just wanted to make sure you knew. Okay, and I missed my special meeting. Dang it. I'll have to watch a replay. Okay. Let me go and see what else we've got. Uh-oh, what's this about? Oh, Diddy got punished. His release date is pushed back 27 days because I think he's been bad in there. Let's see. Yes. He's been bad. Did it. Let's see. Did he? Move you over here so we know we're talking about you and not a house fire anymore. It says that he was sentenced to 50 months in prison in October after being convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution in July, and his original date for release was May 8th of 2028. However, Federal Bureau of Prisons inmate records show his release date June 4th, my birthday. Oh my goodness. June 4th. Come on. 2028. It's unclear why the date has changed. The extension comes after Diddy reportedly was being cited for alleged rule violations behind bars. Last week it was reported that he was caught drinking alcohol in prison. That's a no-no. Okay, his team vehemently denies the claims. The rumors claiming that Mr. Combs was caught with alcohol are completely false. His only focus is becoming the best version of himself and returning to his family. He didn't do anything. He also repeatedly reportedly got in trouble for making an unauthorized 3-way call earlier this month. Prison officials have recommended that he lose 90 days of phone privileges. A ruling has yet to be made. And his publicist, Judy Engelmeyer, said it was a procedural call initiated by one of his attorneys and was protected under attorney-client privilege. There was nothing improper. He did nothing improper. Okay. All right. How many of you believe that he did nothing improper? How many of you believe it? All right, let's see what else we got going on. There's one more place I'm going to check here. Because I haven't been keeping up with all these cases we've been. Live streamer witnessed a fatal, oh look at this, hold on a minute. See, live streamers? He witnessed a fatal fall of someone. A live streamer witnessed a fatal fall of a climber, Balin Miller, in Yosemite National Park, and is sharing the story. I think I know that guy. You know who he looks like? He kind of looks like Sandra Bullock's guy that she used to be with. Remember that guy? What was his name and what was he famous for? Some kind of like TLC show, right? Wasn't it? Like some kind of repossession show or something. TikToker named Eric, who likes to not live stream videos, posted a heartfelt video on TikTok and talked about how he witnessed the fall of 23-year-old climber Balin Miller. In Yosemite National Park, October 1st, 2025. Eric talked to the viewers about the tragedy he witnessed, and he wrote a lengthy caption. He said, and I quote, "This is what happened. I have seen misleading news reports and want everyone to know exactly what transpired from the sole witness. I did not want this. I am heartbroken and deeply affected by what I saw. as I know many of you are too. Please honor our beloved climber, Balin Miller, and respect his legacy. We were watching him, a few hundred people at that time on the stream, and he did actually get to the top. And then Eric said Miller's bag was caught, and he explained it looked like he was really getting frustrated with the fact that it was caught on this ledge. We then saw him rappel off the end of his rope. It was unbelievable. I didn't actually believe that he had fallen off the end of his rope. I assumed that he had simply fallen down to the next anchor point. I couldn't believe it. I was in absolute shock. And somebody said to him, maybe take a couple of days off to yourself. You are still in shock. I was on your live stream when this happened. Absolutely horrible situation. Rest in peace, Balin Miller. Wish we all would have known you for something completely different. I'm sure you are climbing the gates of heaven. Hug your loved ones and keep them close. And then somebody else said, he didn't die alone. He died with you, witnessing his passion. Rest in peace, Balin. Make sure you take care of yourself after this. And someone said, if you film a traumatic event, you can experience a form of survivor's guilt even without being in direct physical danger. Witnessing suffering and loss leads to emotional distress and feelings of guilt for being a passive observer. Well, okay, let's see what else we got. I didn't get to go to my other thing that I was going to. I feel like I have like a knife stabbing my ankle. What is that? What is that there? All right, let's see. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, you know the Skelton brothers? Do you remember the Skelton brothers? They were never found, but their father probably killed them. So they were 15 years ago. You probably heard the case. Maybe you forgot it. Maybe you remember it. These three little boys right here. Where did it go? Hold on. There they are. Right there. John Skelton, the father of the three Michigan boys, he vanished. The boys vanished more than a decade ago, but he's been charged with murder. Skelton has also been charged with 3 counts of tampering with evidence in the disappearance in November 2010 of Andrew, 9 years old, Alexander, 7 years old, and Tanner, 5. They were with the father when they disappeared. And that was 15 years ago. John Skelton was charged November 12th with 3 counts of open murder and 3 counts of tampering with evidence. Jimmy was telling me about this months ago because he got really into this case. Let's see. Skelton is currently serving a sentence of 10 to 15 years for unlawful imprisonment of his 3 sons. He was previously set to be released from prison November 29th. He had pleaded no contest. The boys, Andrew, 9, Alexander, 7, Tanner, 5, were spending Thanksgiving with Skelton in November of 2010 in Michigan when they didn't return home to their mother the following day. Authorities later searched Skelton's home and found a noose hanging from the second floor, a Bible open with a verse circled, and a note that seemed to address the boy's mother, Tanya Zuvers. The FBI agent who testified in the March 2025 hearing to declare the boys legally dead, the note allegedly read, "You will hate me forever, and I know this." That was his passive admission to killing the children, said the FBI agent. And I thought there was a video he made with the boys in the car as well. Wasn't it? Former Morenci Police Chief Larry Weeks also testified that investigators discovered that there were online searches by Skelton about how to break a neck and whether rat poison can kill people. Crazy people, right? It is, let's see, in response to the murder charges, the family issued a statement saying the latest development has left us shocked and heartbroken all over again. It has been 15 long years since our 3 boys, Andrew, Alexander, and Tanner, went missing. Throughout this time, our family has lived with unimaginable pain, unanswered questions, and the constant hope that one day we might learn the truth about what has happened to them. Our priority has always been and continues to be finding out what happened to Andrew, Alexander, and Tanner and seeking justice for them. We ask that this investigation be allowed to proceed thoroughly and without interference so that the truth may finally come to light, and we ask for privacy and respect during this incredibly difficult time as we process these devastating developments and await further information from law enforcement. Terrible. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Michael Duarte's wife breaks her silence. Hold on, about that guy, that influencer guy with the meat. The wife has broken the silence. Let's see what she says. Hold on, let me get her picture up here so we know we're on a different story. Uh-oh, get over there. Go on. Okay. It says that Jessica says she plans to keep his legacy going not only for him, but his family. She posted a tribute on Duarte's Instagram page saying that she was struggling with what to do since her husband's death. And she said, "I feel so touched and proud to know so many people that he has inspired over his time here on earth. I plan to keep his legacy going, not only for him, but his family. He gave everyone every bit of him, so it's my turn to give back. I'm not quite sure what that looks like yet, but hopefully he will lead me on that path." She also thanked people who have reached out to her, sharing that outpouring of love has really given her strength. "I can feel him moving mountains. A big thank you to my tribe," she said, before thanking his barbecue community for making her feel like she has an army behind her. "I'm still struggling with the fact that he is no longer with us, but I'm starting to see his purpose was so much bigger. I'm starting to see God work in mysterious ways that I've never experienced before, and I'm hoping that will bring our family some peace." She continued, Mike, I'm proud to be your wife, and I will carry that title with honor for the rest of my life. See you on the other side. Daddy. And then a heart. She said they are making funeral arrangements and that the active investigation is still underway. Now, he was 39 years old. Let's see. Don't understand what happened, right? Like what happened that he was charging. As a young, okay, what did he do? He grew up in Calipatria, California. Calipatria. Small city near the U.S.-Mexico border. He first learned to cook while working at a small Mexican restaurant owned by his uncle, whom he called a mentor. As a young adult, he continued to work in the restaurant industry, taking several jobs in San Diego area. And around the time of COVID-19, he went to rehab after experiencing a mental health crisis. Once he was out, he got a new job at a restaurant and started posting on social media in his spare time. My first one was with my daughter. That's when I realized how happy creating content made me. Over time, I began to see it wasn't just a hobby, it could be a business, something bigger than myself. That's sad. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Okay, we've got this one here. This here is, let's see, Becky Kunash. Hopefully it'll turn up over there. Come on. There we go. Becky Kunash was sound asleep in her bedroom May 11th, 1979. A man broke into the 6-year-old's bedroom, snatched her out of her bed, and drove off with her. She was then bludgeoned, and drowned in a canal, and her body was found later that day. A few hours later, police arrested a Marine by the name of Brian Frederick Jennings. And now, 46 years after he ended Becky's life, the state of Florida executed him by lethal injection, and he is the 16th person to be put to death in Florida this year, which doubles the previous record of 8 executions in 2014. That's there, and let's see. Oopsie. Something just happened. That's him here. That's him, but I need this. Is everything just... What's going on with my thing here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is right. This is crazy. You become non-responsive. Be quiet. I'm back. That's terrible. So he's 60. He was 66. He was put to death by lethal injection, and that poor little girl was snatched. And why would he just snatch us? Just a 6-year-old. I wonder what. I didn't even get to delve into why he picked her randomly. That's crazy. Let's see. I have to find you guys again. I had to shut everything down. My goodness. My goodness. Oh, I've got to show you guys something. Oh, I should probably just show you on the craft night. Yeah, that's probably best. This will be hard to see with the virtual. Okay, I'll show you on craft night tomorrow night. You're going to be so impressed. Now, let's see. What was I going to do? Let me go back to find you guys where my live is, because I totally lost my live. I lost everything. Here's my live. Alright, I'm back in the live now. Okay, I'm going to end that you guys smash the likes. I hope that enough of you smash the likes. And so tomorrow I'm going to do a craft night. I don't know, around probably, I don't, it's going to kind of depend. I don't want to say anything and then disappoint people, but I'm hoping by like 9:30 or something like that. And then I'm going to do Go Florida. And then I'm going to do a true crime. And I'll see. If I end up getting stuff from FOIA, I have a lot of FOIA requests in for various things. If something comes through tomorrow, then that's the direction we'll head. If it doesn't come through tomorrow, we'll see what the news brings us, or, you know, I don't know. Let's just see what's going on. But that's what we have to do. Who's still here? Callie and Lisa? Is anybody else in the chat besides Callie and Lisa? Where's Murder? Murder. Where's A Heart Made Wise? Where's Binky? She went to bed. You know what? Where's our lady that she was like so into the crime? She was here all the time. Not Kathleen, the other lady. She was like on it. I think like with the, she was on it with the Adelsons. Oh, there's Twisted. Yeah, and then I haven't seen her lately. She was like so on it. You're here. See, everybody's coming in. Don't be shy. The water's fine. We're going to do the daily word puzzle. And it changed her name. Okay. My hand is itchy. All right, let me put the word puzzle up. I did want to see about that guy, though. Upcoming executions. Florida, 7 hours ago. So let me just see this. Florida carried out his 16th execution this year. The execution took place without incident. Was the ex-Marine. Okay, let's see. Jennings was a 20-year-old on leave from the Marine Corps on May 11, 1979, when he removed the screen from the little girl's bedroom while her parents were in another room. But what part of Florida did this happen in? Okay, I'm trying to say. Brevard. Oh. Arrested hours later on a traffic warrant, Jennings matched the description of a man that was seen near the Kunash home. Name sounds familiar. When the little girl disappeared, shoe prints found at the home matched those Jennings was wearing. His fingerprints were found on the little girl's windowsill, and his clothes and hair were wet. Wow. That's it now? They didn't say anything like who was there? Oh, when asked if he had a final statement, Jennings says no, loudly. When the drugs were administered, his chest heaved, his arms twitched for a few minutes, and then he laid still with his mouth open. No members of the victims spoke to the media after the execution. Department of Corrections spokesperson said the procedure went as planned. Okay. It doesn't, I wonder what, that's, he just was just hanging out and just decided 20 years old to go get a 6-year-old. Unbelievable. Okay. All right, what's happening over here? Sorry. I am English. So you don't say British murder, you say English? Is that, so if we say you're British, that's wrong? We're supposed to say you're English? I'm just asking because I don't know. Really, I don't. Not being rude or anything. Don't think I'm being rude, please. True. Fur. Furl. Elf. Rough. Oh gosh, do you like a haggis? Stop! Have you ever had spotted dick, Callie, Lisa? We had some over here. No, it isn't wrong to say British, but I was born in English, so I'm English. And you love haggis. Oh gosh. Fretful. Yes. Fretful. Oh, truffle, yeah. And I got ruffle. Did you know there's such a thing as spotted dick, Kelly, Lisa? It's like a cake thingy. Yeah, I thought about, oh, turf. Yeah, turf. Very good. Oh, flute. Hmm. What should we do here? I wonder if Darla Darling found the book today. She said she was going to go look to find the book. Darla Darling, did you find the book, Darla? Darla, tell us. Let us know, dear. Let's see. Oh, fuel. Yes, that's good. Fuel. Fuel. All right, fuel is good. So, fuel, right? And then we need these 4-letter words. It's going to be fret. Oh my gosh, what is going on? My thing is going crazy. I can't make it go. It's going on its own. Stop it. Feral. How about feral? Oh no, we don't. Can't do that. Oh, flew. Yes, very good. Flew and felt. Felt makes me think of craft night. Very good. Very good, Measure of Courage. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Lufthansa. Swim. Okay, let's see. Let's see, did you get some? You haven't gotten something I haven't gotten yet? Let's see. Have, must, missed, yeah. I just need these two. Oh, it is swums. I wonder if it swums. No. Okay, so we gotta get something else over there. Oh, how about musts? That's it. We did it. We did it, you people. We did it. Okay. Tar. Tart. Queen of Hearts. Hit. Hat. Rat. Tat. Okay. What have you got? Trait. Oh, trait is good. Yeah, trait. Very good. Girth is good. Girth. Got it. Airtight. That's very good. Airtight containers. Very good. And then art. right? Oh, you got hair. That's very good. Tag. Very good. Okay. Rat. Rig. Okay, and then tart. How about trig? No. T, it's gotta be a T. T. That, it's that. Okay, we know that one, okay. You and I got that at the same time, Kelly. Okay, now let's see. Right? Or, gotta be a T or an R. What's this last one? Let's see. Oh, tight? Probably tight. Very good. It's an airtight case. Very good. Very, very good. Very good. Very, very good. Try one more. Oh, this is the easy one. Look how easy it is. Wait. There we go. What did I have there? I had it right down there wrong. Accuracy. Got that. I'll cry. Okay. Oh, cur. No, cur, yeah. And then, what'd you get? Aura. Very good. That was easy. That was simple, right? Put that pipeline. Put that in your pipeline and smoke it. Yeah, just put that in your pipeline and smoke it. Don't give me any lip. This would be lie, lip. Oh, okay, nip, nil. Right. And then pine. Pile. Right. Okay, what else we have? Peep, oh, peep, yeah, that's probably there. Peep, yep, and what shell did you get? Oh, peel. Yeah, we got it. We're on a roll. Thank you, lots of gently girls, we're on a roll. Let's see. Cake, I need it too. Make. Did we do bake? Bake the cake? Yeah. Okay. Beam. Baby, come back. Bam. Cam. Cobb. Ace in the hole. Okay. Shoot, I did that wrong. What have you got? Comb? Beak, I got mock, I got comeback cameo. Very good. Okay. What have you got? Mo? Mo, Larry, and Curly. Curly, Larry, and Mo. We've got to have a lot of C words here, so let's see. Came, right? Okay. What else do we have? Oh, what about Coke? Let us do that. Yep. Coke, 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 Coke. And then it's got to be C-O. Coma. Has to be. Okay, and then over here. Mace. Oak. Okay, we did it. Murder's very good. Yes, murder's very good. Okay. Hold on a minute. My whole thing just went crazy. Pet Nanny Nancy. Pet Nanny Nancy, where is she? Oh, what are you doing? Good night, Carolyn. I will call you after my appointment. All right, prayers everything goes well for you tomorrow, Binky. Good, hopefully all good things. Praying for all good things. I think we're going to let that one lie here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, and thank you for hanging with me. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know what we're doing. All right. Love you guys. God bless. Prayers. See you tomorrow. Everybody be good. Stay safe. Love you. God bless.